Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Dukes will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will have the first crack at it in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know both of these teams have had this game.
Breaks into the open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Butler. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Monarchs will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys. He couldn't do it. So the James Madison Dukes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Takes the easy one to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Touchdown, Dukes! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, he's got a chance.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Got it in the middle. It's Alston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Direct snap. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by just 4 to Purdue. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. To the air. It's Barnett. He's got him. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds a little space. Inside the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. There he goes. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. It's a draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grab behind the line. It's Alston. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's a draw. Hard running there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanchez. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Touchdown, James Madison! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
At the 34. First down for the
The
offense.
give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Of 10.
The Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Alston. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Kyle. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They go to the wide receiver screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The Dukes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Got it behind the line. It's Butler. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There he goes to the right. Pass attack. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Roach. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. On target over the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Pulled and fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Jukes his way for more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Quick completion to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
28, Old Dominion, 13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Roach. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Monarchs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Butler. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Under fire. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Between the uprights, it's good. They're hanging around here, leads down to 12.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Barnett. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Dukes! Once he got some room, it was over. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
First down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. And the Monarchs are rolling down the field.
And that's good enough.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Good enough.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Monarchs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
First and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On the option. The pitch. Touchdown, ODU! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch, man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They try to pop a run on the draw. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. The give and tick, 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 tick. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. Pulls and fires complete. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down.
On to punt it away.
Punt is in the air. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Pulls and fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and you're just running at a time where you can have these small gains where the clock continues to run. This offense definitely got to have some urgency. Down late in the game. I need to force some plays, Palmer, probably down the field.
And if you're the defense, you can have that all day. We're going to play big zones. We're going to keep the ball in front of us. We've got the lead. You're going to have to make catches like that and make us miss. But you want to keep throwing those little dink and dunk throws? Have at it, because if you keep doing that, we're going to win the game.
He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The run from the shotgun. Nice move to keep running. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll go with a direct snap. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.